Toy Teardown Part 2. And the previous one I had to rename as Part 1. So, in the previous video, I did this one here. And I really didn't spend enough time figuring out what it was actually doing. It's got 3 different modes. If you touch the back of its head, there's actually, as was pointed out by an observant person, that there's a capacitive plate back here. So that's the one way. Then every 30 seconds after it's been activated, it'll just shake its head back and forth. I'll wait till it's done that, and then I'll show you the third mode of operation. Come on, hurry up. If you're timing, it is bang on 30 seconds. The other mode is if you make distinctly sharp noises, it also activates. And then it'll just go back to doing its thing every 30 seconds. So that's for this one. The one on this video that's going to be taken apart is this lovely thing. I read the ad on it. Apparently there's a sensor in here if you had the little bottle to shove in its mouth. Otherwise it looks like the sensor's back here. And other than just seems to be rotating through stuff. And if you touch the head where there's clearly a button, it then does its thing. So we're gonna take this one apart now. And I'm just gonna zoom out. Just run through its cycles real quick, because it does have an automatic turn off if not interacted with. So this will probably be sped up, and I'll show the amount of time it takes to turn itself off. So it appears after 1 minute, it turns itself off. Saves batteries. Now time to open it up. So underneath is how you get in. You see the label of shame as it landed up in a thrift store. And I'll want to get that battery out as quickly as possible, so the thing's not constantly complaining. It takes 1 AA cell. Oh, not for retail sale. That must be the original battery then. So there we have it. I'm gonna remove its outers. Actually, it looks like they folded the outside underneath the bottom plate. And I'll fast forward if it's spending too much time looking at my hands. There's one. And number 2. Boy, they put that one in securely. And there's number 3. I think that's it. Yep. That's interesting, we got that button there. Okay, we take that off. And now I gotta peel it. And it don't want to be peeled. So apparently this is the monkey version. There we go. That's going to be fun putting back on. If I can. Yeah, okay. Oh, there's 2 screws. It looks like Looks like I go in this way. And 4 screws back here. Yeah, that's done. There we go. Okay, carefully now. There we go. I'm just gonna take a look at it first off camera. I'll open it up a tiny bit more. And then I'll zoom down on it. So, that pin actually was the negative for the battery. I metered this here, and it's just straight through, so that's their way of connecting the battery up to the board. What we have in here, we've got a speaker. That's all the noise where it's coming out. The eyes don't seem to do anything. They're just fixed in place. All the color was coming from a single LED with 3 leads. And then we have the board. For switches, nothing fancy. Yeah, push down on the button and it activates it. Now, I'm just going to pop that out of the way, flip this over. So, there's where its kind of mouth is there. So if you stick the bottle that would come with it, that would push that, and that pushes that switch there. Then on the inside here, let's see if I can zoom down. Yeah, more or less. There we go. We have your typical blob. And I've been trying to dissolve one of these. I was using, let me just grab the bottle. I was using that, oh there we go, that, and it didn't work. Actually, even though I had kind of sealed it up, that stuff evaporated out. And the blob was still quite happy to be there. So we've got one inductor here, resistors, capacitor, and okay, resistor not being used. More resistors and more capacitors. Not much can say about that because it's a blob. So unlike T-Rex, this has a lot less for sensors. It is nice though that they've got it built in where it will turn itself off, save battery, and the fact that it's using a nice, oops, can't see I'm pointing to. The fact that it's using a AA battery means this toy will at least stay on and keep a kid happy for a while without draining your budget on batteries. So that's about it. There's not much in there. 2 sensors, or 2 push buttons actually. I wouldn't call it sensors, though I just did. And speaker and a blob. So the next one will probably be either that puppy or the other T-Rex. Have a good day. Bye.